Hello everyone. For February, I am doing Tangled. So, welcome back to another bullet journal video and strap yourselves in for a lot of Tangled sketches. For the cover page, I kept it simple like I did with January, and I decided to do one of the floating lanterns that you see in Tangled that it sort of completely centers around the entire movie. I like the way it turned out, at the same time as feeling that it could have been a bit better. I'm overall pleased with it. There were just a few things that I'm like, well, I wish I would have done that a little bit differently. But the overall effect, when I was completely done with it, I think it turned out okay. So I got it as close as I could to how it looks in the movie, with the little sun on the front and the design on the top and bottom of the floating lantern. And I sort of faded it out with some watercolor, so the inside part is where it's all glowy and on fire, and where how it lifts off and where the little ring is in the center that you light on fire, how they float. That's where that is. And so that's why it's all bright in there. And then I just did the yellow and the dark orange pattern on the outside. And for the title of February, I did it in Tangled font, the same font that you see on the outside of the movie case and on the posters and stuff like that. And I just filled it in with yellow because that's what it is filled in with. And I am pleased with how the title turned out. I think it looks really cool. On the next page, I am doing my habit tracker. And for my habit tracker, I did it within the wanted posters that you see of Flynn Rider everywhere. So I bordered the page in a yellow pen because they're kind of parchment-y looking, the wanted posters are, and then in big black bold at the top, as you see on the wanted posters, I did a big black wanted. At the bottom, I did Flynn Rider because that's what's on all of them. And those were done in black, as you would see on the poster. And then the border of where the photo would go in the very center of the poster of the person wanted. And in the red lettering, I did the dead or alive that you see on the wanted posters in Tangled. And at the bottom, I put thief because that's what he is wanted for. Flynn Rider is a thief and he's wanted for theft. And in the center, of course, before I move on to the center, I almost forgot the official seal of the kingdom I put on the edge because it's marked with the kingdom seal on every poster, so I made sure to put that in as well. And then in the center where the photo would have gone, I put my habit trackers. I did individual style, and I did one for each habit that I want to keep track of during the month. And so pretty simple, but I like the way it looks. Then on the next page, I did my cleaning chart. And for my cleaning chart, I did a very judgy looking Pascal, and I decided that I wanted to do Pascal for this page, and at least somewhere once in this spread I wanted to do Pascal because he's just adorable, and I figured a nice judgy looking Pascal would work for the cleaning chart because I slacked a lot on the cleaning last month, so I thought a little judgy looking Pascal would motivate me to get the cleaning done more. So I'll be judged if I don't fill it in. So that's him pointing a finger at me and telling me off. And then I did him just sitting on, I don't know what he's sitting on, but just sitting. And with cleaning chart dangling beside him before filling him in. And below whatever he is sitting on, I put the boxes, each with the tasks that I need to clean throughout the entire month. So I filled him in with green and kind of accented him with a darker green, and there you have it. On the next page, I'm doing a completely new spread, one that I have yet to do ever. I am doing a resolutions check-in type page, just to see if I am on track to complete my New Year's resolutions for the year, and I plan to do these like every other month or so we'll see how this works out. It's my first time ever doing it. I've never heard of anyone doing it, so it's just something I thought would be good and kind of fun, and to hopefully help keep me on track to completing my resolutions, because I'm pretty serious about them and they're all something that I would like to complete. So I'm gonna hopefully complete them, and hopefully this will kind of help me see where I need to improve and seeing if I'm on track to completing them all. So, very simple layout, but yeah. On the next page are my video tracker and brain dump pages. I did it very similar as I did January's. In January, I did Elsa's castle just right in the middle of the page, kind of breaking up the two spreads. So for this one, I did Rapunzel's tower, and by the end of it, I absolutely adore the way this looks at the end. It's by far my favorite spread out of this entire month. I just think that it turned out looking so cool by the end. And because it's so thin, I wasn't really sure how it was going to look at first drawing it up the center of the book, because there's that crease right in the middle, but I don't think it detracted from it at all. I actually really like the way that it turned out, so I was very pleased with that. So first, I wasn't going to outline everything in black. I was just going to fill it in with the colors, but I decided I didn't really like that look as I started to fill it in, so I did the thinnest line that I could of black, and I filled it very, very lightly in with black. And then I just colored it in with the according colors of what her tower is colored as. Yeah, so all the wood is like wood colored, obviously. And oh my gosh, I just blanked. Roof is purple, and so on and so forth. And by the end, I just absolutely adored it. Like I said, it's my favorite. So then I just wrote down the edge, all the stuff that I would have normally put on these pages, and yeah, that's it for that. And then lastly is my final week, and I couldn't do a tangled spread without doing the magic flower that started it all. So for the first week, I did a sort of off-centered flower in the middle of the page, and did the kind of wheel shape all around it before filling it all in. And this was very simple and very easy to do, and I really like the way it ended up. So it's kind of hard to get the glowing effect, so I just used like a highlighter yellow. But by the end, I feel like it turned out really well. So overall, very, very pleased with this page and how the flower looked. And yeah, so that's it. Now time for the final flip through. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!